Hi guys, so this is part 2 of my Throwback Thursday, the rest of my story. So yeah, basically, following on from part 1, which I've reposted in case you need to refresh yourself, or if you want to watch again, that's all on there. Now, the reason I'm doing these videos is to help others, make you realise that you're not alone. Okay, so part 2. I then went from doing cardio and boot camps to weightlifting. I met a girl called Rosie who really helped me get into weightlifting. Now, I was scared, thinking I'm going to look like a man, I'm going to get bulky, everything that all us girls normally would think. So I was really scared. The first gym I trained at was actually Absolute. So it's like a warehouse gym. And we walked in and I was petrified. But I knew Rosie had my back and I just thought, get over it, basically, to myself. But I know it's not that easy for everyone. But yeah, I wore baggy clothes, everything like that. I was worried I was going to embarrass myself and I just got on with it. I had Rosie with me. I wanted her bum, I wanted her body, so I just listened to her in the process. Now, so yeah, we started going gym, started to tone. So, tone, sculpt, get a bit of a shape. When it was cardio, yeah, I lost it, but I didn't really have a figure. So yeah, we got into weightlifting. She kept me going. I entered a competition as well. I got into the final 3 for that, which was really good. That was winning a Caribbean holiday. Unfortunately, I didn't win. But I was proud to put my picture up on social media in my underwear, big, to make myself accountable and to make myself say, I can't get any worse, I can only get better. So we started weightlifting and yeah, my body started changing and that's when I got addicted to the gym, as in weightlifting. Absolutely love it, seeing my body transform. And yeah, so I went from shrinking everything to then wanting to grow my bum. So yeah, I grew my bum. I remember we measured it and it had grown by like 6 centimetres. Now the problem is as well, I wasn't eating enough again. I was having meal replacement shakes. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, because they really did help me, because I wouldn't eat a lot, so they helped me get my calories and my macros in. But my body was getting lazy, and Rosie got me on to Whole Foods. So, of course, I still had protein shakes, but not meal replacements. So I started getting into eating more food, having carbs and a balanced meal after my workout. Whereas before I used to think, oh no, it's too late, it's 9, 10 o'clock, I can't eat after my workout, it'll just store. Now I'm kind of, if I work out, I'm eating, I don't care. So yeah, she got me into eating more, and it was scary because, as I mentioned in the first part, starting to eat more, it is a shock if you're not eating a lot, and sometimes your body can cling onto it. Obviously everyone's different, but I did bloat out and I was so scared, and I said, oh my god, I'm getting fat, what am I going to do? And that's, like I said before, I just said, just bear with it, you know, you've done your way for years, it hasn't worked. She's got the body you like, so listen. So yeah, we did that, we trained together, and then I got into boxing. So I started doing boxing, and that was my cardio. Absolutely started loving boxing. Really helps with stress. Even when you don't realise you're stressed, you know, just punching, hitting. A lot of people think it's violent, but it's not really a violent sport. It is, obviously you can get hurt, but when you're doing pads, punching bags, it just is a really good stress relief. And I've introduced this to a few of my clients and they love it. So yeah, I got into boxing. I then made a decision to, again, step out my comfort zone. So I signed up for my first fight, and then it went from there. So I started, when I was doing weights, I was only doing legs and bums. Like most women when they first start, did not want to do upper body, was so scared of doing upper body. And then when I went to, when I was struggling to get any smaller, I was speaking to somebody on my PT course, and when I was speaking to them, they said, you've got to do upper body. Might seem obvious to some, but to me, I just wouldn't. So this is November last year. I started doing upper body as well. I started weightlifting in February February 15. Yes, started weightlifting February 15. Only started doing upper body November just gone. Now, part 3 will carry on with that, but rewinding back, sorry, something I missed. So whilst I was weight training and loving exercise, I went for a really bad patch. I was on a night out and slipped on the dance floor, wet floor, and actually broke my hand and my jaw. That was the worst thing ever. For 12 weeks, I couldn't train. I couldn't drive. I couldn't even eat. So I finally got my body into a habit of eating. And because I had a broken jaw, I couldn't eat. So I was living off shakes and soups, which was horrible. And all you wanted to do was eat. I couldn't do any exercise because my jaw would jar or it hurt my hand. And that was a really down part in my life. So the reason with that injury obviously was from a wet floor, but it's just to highlight how when you're into fitness and it's a passion, don't put yourself at injury risk. If you're not doing the exercise right because you're lifting too heavy, then go lighter. And I highly recommend sports massages as well, because you know you get knotted, and then if you don't have your massages, you can end up injuring yourself. Obviously, we need rest days. That's another mistake I made. Never used to rest. The rollers are really good. So there's loads of different things to prevent injury. But yeah, never put yourself at risk, because if you can't train, it is the worst feeling ever. I literally just cried. So yeah, that's part 2. Part 3 will go in from when I started upper body and boxing, and we'll carry on from there, and we'll go up to now. So next week at 8 o'clock will be the last video regarding this subject. Any questions, please personal message me or comment on below. Please feel free to share. Hopefully this has helped someone. And the message I want you to take away from this is, women, you can weight lift, and you can lift heavy and do upper body as well, not just your legs and your bum, which is what I concentrated on. And yeah, we'll go from there next week. Thank you for listening. Bye.